Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 Edward Lee McClain High School Commencement. We are thankful to have this graduation for our students with many of their friends and family members in attendance. We are also appreciative for the live streaming provided to those that could not be with us this evening. At this time, Kenzie Wise, Student Council President, please come forward and address your class.
Good evening, everybody. I'm the 2024-2025 Student Council President, and if you all would join me in a word of prayer. Dear Lord, I come to you today to give thanks. I give thanks for the town and community that has supported my fellow graduates and I through our scholastic careers. I give thanks for the families who have given countless hours for projects, sports, and memories to make this day a reality. I give thanks for our administration that have dedicated their careers to making our education possible. I give thanks for our troops, law enforcement, and first responders that make our safety their priority. I also come to you to ask a special blessing, a blessing upon every graduate today, a blessing for every dream, hope, and challenge we will face. Dear Lord, please be with us to calm our anxiety, strengthen our minds, and open our hearts. Lord, I ask that you be a presence of comfort, courage, and strength to help us deal with failure, accept victory, and embrace life. All we have accomplished is because of you, and every future victory will be because of you. I ask this blessing for the graduating class of Edward Lee McClain School 2025, in your Son's holy name, amen.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored to introduce our commencement speaker this evening. Sue Frizzell Van Zent attended school in our district K-12 and is a 1964 graduate of McClain High School. Sue received her Associate in Arts degree from Cazenovia College in Cazenovia, New York in 1966. Her Bachelor in Education degree from Bowling Green State University in 1968, and her Master's in Educational Administration from The Ohio State University in 1985. Sue taught 5 years in Columbus City schools before pursuing her career teaching kindergarten in our district. In 1985, Sue became the first female principal in our district, and over the next 16 years, she became the principal of New Petersburg Elementary, Rainsboro Elementary, and Greenfield Elementary. In 2002, Sue was chosen to be the first female superintendent in the district and served in that role until her retirement. Over the years, she has given back to the community as a member of many organizations. She was also inducted into the Highland County Women's Hall of Fame and the McClain Alumni Association Hall of Fame. She and her husband Mike have been retired for 20 years and reside presently in Kissimmee, Florida. They spend their time traveling and golfing and have recently finished golfing in all 50 states. They enjoy returning each summer to their Greenfield home to spend time with their 4 children, 6 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming Sue Zent.
Thank you, Superintendent Gray, Principal Shelton, ladies and gentlemen, and students of the McClain graduating class. When Principal Shelton contacted me to be the commencement speaker, I was personally humbled at the thought of addressing this year's senior class of 2025. As I look around today at the audience, I am sure I had many of you in kindergarten, or I was your principal at one time or another. It is hard to believe that I retired 20 years ago, so you students weren't even born yet. I'm telling my age. I told Mr. Shelton that I would be brief with my remarks today because I know you graduates are anxious to get that diploma in your hand and flip that tassel. So I'll try to give a brief few bits of wisdom that I have learned over the years that just might help you on your journey. We are here tonight to honor the graduates of McClain. So let's remember McClain in each letter of his name. M, mistakes. I want each of you to take a moment to think about the biggest mistake you ever made. What did you learn from it? When I was a student at McClain, I took a test and I thought I'd surely answered 100%, but when I found out I had missed 2 questions, I was devastated and my eyes started to swell with tears. The teacher at the time kept me after class and asked me why I was so upset. I told him that I thought I scored better. He smiled at me and said, "Susie, there's no perfect person in the world. There's only 2. One died on the cross, and you're looking at the other one." And I smiled, and I realized then that no one's perfect. We all make mistakes, but we learn from our biggest lessons from the mistakes we make. C, compassion. I want you now to think about the people that you have helped you reach this point in your life. I had a friend in high school, and her parents named her Joy. She told me her parents named her Joy because it stood for Jesus, others, and yourself. Think about that. No matter your religion, first have a faith in a higher being. Then think of others, meaning your family and your friends, and then yourself. I know many teenagers think of their wants and needs, but let me ask you, when is the last time you did something for your parents, your grandparents, or even your friends? Think about doing something for another person each and every day. Be compassionate to others. C, courteous. When was the last time you held the door open for someone? When was the last time you let someone ahead of you in the McDonald's line? Don't be in such a hurry in life that you can't be courteous to others. Go out of your way to help someone else. Believe me, the reward is much greater than your effort. L, live life to its fullest. I'm a cancer survivor of over 50 years, and I decided a long time God left me on this planet to do good. I have told many cancer survivors that their life begins now. The people who have had life-changing experiences, such as a cancer diagnosis, a car wreck, or a near-death experience, realize very quickly that every day is a gift, and they value each and every day. Too often, we go through life and waste valuable time. Make the most of every single day and be positive. It's like that song said, live like you were dying. Each day is truly a gift. Don't waste it. Live, love, and laugh. A, accomplishments. As you graduate, this is just a stepping stone to your life ahead. Whether you have plans to attend college, enter the armed forces, go directly into the workforce, or start a family, set goals in your life and work hard to achieve them. Don't rely on others to support you. Find a job that you enjoy and excel at it. Don't settle for average. You can be better. No matter what field you go into, strive to be the best you can be, because your employer will notice. Get involved in your communities and accomplish more than people expect of you. I, Invest in your future. Whether you are investing in a college education, saving for a down payment for a home, or saving to travel, put money back now and make it a habit. You will be glad you did. When you begin your journey in your life, most of you aren't thinking about retirement, but you need to be aware of the importance of saving for your future. If you are ever going to get ahead in life, start a savings account. Even if it's for your apartment, utilities, car repairs, health, car and home insurance, imagine what your life would be. Invest in yourself by continuing to learn and grow and achieve those goals. N, nurture friendships. Never forget your friends. You will need them throughout your life. Friends are the family that you choose. They say we are lucky to have 5 good friends in our life. Remember, a true friend is someone who knows all your secrets and all your faults, and they love you anyway. A true friend is someone who never talks about you, and you never talk about them. Always remember that friends are priceless. Mistakes, learn from them. Compassion for others, particularly for your family, your parents, your grandparents as they age. Courtesy, think of others before yourself. Live life to the fullest, because tomorrow is not promised. Accomplishments, try your best in all aspects of your life and invest in your future. Nurture friendships. You will need friends throughout your life. I want to leave you with 2 parting thoughts. The first thing, at my 50th class reunion, I remembered what one of my classmates said to all of us. Jackie Saunders said, "You know, we all came from different walks of life, and our home lives were all very different. But the pride we had in being a McClain High School student is the one thing we all had in common. Truer words were never spoken." The second thing, you students have grown up with cell phones, and handy as they are, they have created a generation of young adults that don't talk to each other, and they don't know how to communicate. You are all part of the Gen Z generation, those who were born between 1997 and 2012. Just recently, an author referred to your generation as lacking a 3rd place. As we go through life, we go from home to school or home to work, but we all need that 3rd place, a spot like church, sports, or a gathering place to socialize outside of our work and home. Find that 3rd place and remember to reach out to others and nurture those friendships. Life is happier with friends. I wish you all the best of luck in the future endeavors, and remember to hold your head up high, because soon you will become a member of a very exclusive group of people. As a graduate, and soon to be an alumni of McClain High School, let me be the first to congratulate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Zent. At this time, Brooklyn Baldwin, salutatorian of the class of 2025, please come to the stage and be recognized.
There have been times over the past year when I cried that the end of high school was growing so close, and other days when I thought it was never going to end. But regardless of whether this is the happiest or saddest day of your life so far, I'm proud of all of us. What I wanted to focus on today is not about what's changing. We are about to enter a new era of our lives where everything is different, and McClain High School is no longer at the center of our universe. So what I wanted to focus on are the things that are always going to be true while the world around us changes. First of all, I wanted to say that there are always going to be people who care about you. It doesn't matter how many extended family members you have watching the live stream, or if you used up all 10 tickets this evening. I promise that quality matters more than quantity, and there are people out there who care about you and want you to succeed. I want to thank my parents, friends, family, teachers, and everyone who's helped me succeed over the past 18 years. And I'm sure all of my fellow grads feel the same way. So on their behalf, let me extend a thank you to all of the family and friends who have stood by us up to this day. We love you all. And I think it's important we all remember to stay strong when life gets challenging, because there's always going to be another test. It may not come as a lockdown Google form or in the true and false section on Stridey's test, but we will continue to be tested and challenged. 5 months ago, I thought picking a college would be the hardest thing I ever had to do, and I've only been faced with more challenging decisions since then. Unfortunately for us, I've had more than one person tell me that life only gets harder from here. But we've all made it to this point, and we've only grazed the surface of the potential for the rest of our lives. So regardless of where we go from here, let's remember to have faith and trust that what's made for us will find us. We take with us our memories, both good and bad. I know some of us will call high school the best days of our life, and others who won't shed a single tear on this graduation day. But regardless of whether you have fond high school memories to have and hold for the rest of your life, or if your 4 years provided you with more trials and tribulations than moments to cherish, at least we can leave here knowing we're stronger and more resilient than when we came. Most importantly, there's always going to be a need to create new dreams. When I think back on the goals that I've set and achieved, the minutes after were fantastic. But after a few minutes of celebrating, the question becomes, now what? So what I'm saying is, don't give up on creating new goals and becoming a better person. The dreams we have are what keeps us and our world propelling towards new heights. Remember that you'll never be able to rattle the stars if you don't reach for them. And finally, the only constant in life is change. We will never stop changing and growing and learning. And that gives us endless opportunities to become the person that each of us was meant to be. Regardless of where you end up living, what job you end up having, who you end up marrying, how much money you end up making, or who you end up becoming, one thing is true. You are put on this earth for a purpose. Go out and find your purpose. Together, we're always going to be 2025 McClain graduates. And you're always going to have experienced this day together. Good luck, everybody, and let me be one of the many to tell you today, congratulations.
Brooklyn Baldwin, with great respect for your academic achievements at McClain High School, it is my privilege to present you with this medallion to honor you as salutatorian of the McClain High School class of 2025. Katie Cook, valedictorian of the class of 2025, please come forward and address your class.
Good evening, fellow students, staff, parents, and friends. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, one that we've been looking forward to for a long time. However, now that we are here, it is bittersweet. We have made it through hard work, perseverance, and determination. Even though there have been academic and personal challenges, we have navigated through them to accomplish our goals. As I stand before you today, as the class of 2025 valedictorian, I first would like to thank the people who got me there. My friends who have always listened to me complaining about classes or making our schedule so that we will have them together. Although I have not been here much the past 2 years, the staff have helped me tremendously, always inspiring me to step outside my comfort zone, whether by trying new or embracing the challenges of full-time college classes, even when it seemed impossible. Your hard work and determination to teaching us does not go unnoticed. I'm sure you have touched at least one student sitting before me today. Lastly, I would like to thank my family. My grandparents, who would always brag about me to their friends and make me feel special. And if I had an art project that my mom could not help on, I would always turn to them. Finally, my parents, who would always encourage me to have good grades, support me in all my endeavors, drive me to practice, never missing a game I had, and always being there for me. I truly appreciate the time I spent with you. A couple years back, I saw a TikTok, and it was of Matthew McConaughey, who was giving a speech. He talked about how this person came to him and asked him who his hero was. He talked about how his hero was himself 10 years from now. Then the same person came to him back after 10 years and asked McConaughey if he had become his hero, and he says not even close. And this goes on. What it shows is that he is continuously strives to become the person he envisions, always pursuing growth and searching for his own hero within. Now, if you would ask me when I was around 4, my hero would have been Hannah Montana. And when I was 6, it was definitely Justin Bieber. Throughout the years, my hero has changed from movie stars to singers to teachers to coaches and anyone I would look up to. A lot of times when filling out scholarships, they would often ask who my hero was. I would normally say my dad. Growing up, I've always looked up to him. He has many traits like hardworking, resilient, and stubborn, all qualities which I have inherited. After every day, even if it was bad, he comes home laughing from something he saw on TikTok that he sent me, and he would ask me if he would record me wanting my reaction. And being someone's hero does not have to be extravagant or someone famous. It can be close, like a parent, grandparent, and lots more. This year during basketball season was the time that I realized what it meant to become someone's hero. Seeing the younger girls' faces light up when they would see us doing activities with them, seeing them at our games cheering us on, or watching them win their championship game and seeing them get excited that we were there. I finally understood what it was like to become someone who people look up to, and it felt good. For years, I thought a hero was something larger than life, a big historical figure with statues dedicated in their honor. As I grew older, I realized that it does not have to be that complicated. There are many ordinary people who inspire us in different ways that can be a subtle hero to many. Finding your hero is not about seeking perfection. It is about recognizing the qualities you admire and inspire to embody. I got to experience what it was like being a hero and finding one. As McConaughey said, you will never be your hero, but it gives you something to keep on chasing. As I finish up here today, I would like to leave the thought with you to always give yourself something to chase in life. If you're not living life to the fullest, then what are you doing? I have created memories at this school. I will cherish them forever and hope for the same for all of you. So class of 2025, live life to the fullest, make new friends, new experiences, and always spend time with the people that you love and inspire you. McClain High School, thank you for the last 4 years, and go Tigers.
Katie Cook, with great respect for your academic achievements at McClain High School, it is my privilege to present you with this medallion to honor you as valedictorian of the McClain High School class of 2025. Okay, at this time, members of the class will join the band for their selections under the direction of Mr. Duffus. On the chairs directly behind me, a yellow rose with a purple ribbon has been placed on the chairs of both Dr. Wilfred Conacher and Miss Ann Lee Conacher. This year's recipient, Anna Barrett, is the 38th student to receive this extremely valuable scholarship. Anna, please join me on the stage. Anna, in honor of this great achievement, I would like to present you with this scholarship medallion. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Zent to announce additional scholarship awards with the assistance of the other board members.
Thank you, Mr. Shelton. On behalf of the Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to present scholarships to the graduates of the class of 2025 in memory of distinguished citizens and friends of the Greenfield community. As I call their names, the seniors should come to the stage to receive their scholarship and to stand on the risers. Please hold your applause until all students are given their scholarship. Zane Adams, Alumni Scholarship, Monavon Farm Scholarship, Robert and Eleanor Adams Scholarship. Alexis Arthurs, Corbin Family Scholarship, James and Ruth Watts Scholarship. Brooklyn Baldwin, the Townsend Scholarships, Rhonda Sponsel Memorial Scholarship. Kate Barrett, the Townsend Scholarships, Margaret Reno Scholarship, Sarah L. Bowman Scholarship. Abigail Bowling, Floyd and Eva Jett Scholarship, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Katie Cook, Oscar Heidingsfeld Memorial Scholarship, James and Ruth Watt Memorial Scholarship. Max Colburn, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Riley Cummins, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Anna Eikenberry, Board of Education Scholarship, Roe Emmerich Art Scholarship, the John and Janet Tudor Scholar Athlete Scholarship. Leland Urey, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Stevie Ford, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Madeline Giffen, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Lucas Howard, Bernice Struve Mossbarger and Virgil C. Mossbarger Scholarship. Margaret Reno Scholarship. Lindsay Hutchinson, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Peyton Long, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Jordan Lugo, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship, the Glenn B. Doan Scholarship. T.D. Matisick, Margaret Reno Scholarship, the Darlene McCain Education Scholarship. Dawson McMurray, Bernice Struve Mossbarger and Virgil C. Mossbarger Scholarship, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Cameron Medley, Fred B. and Florence Fox Scholarship. Ashley Mitchell, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Bailey Mitchell, Sarah L. Bowman Scholarship, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Alex Perry, Lucille R. Donahoe Scholarship, Corbin Family Scholarship. Margaret Reno Scholarship and Darlene McCain Education Scholarship. Callie Posey, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Zeke Sexton, Ron Wood Memorial Scholarship, Fred B. and Florence Fox Scholarship. Isabella Shepard, Alumni Scholarship, Margaret Reno Scholarship, Shirley Burkheimer Scholarship. Hunter Simmons, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Cohen Six, Lucille R. Donahoe Scholarship, Margaret Reno Scholarship, Sarah L. Bowman Scholarship, Shirley Burkheimer Scholarship. Isabella Smith, Bernice Struve Mossbarger Scholarship, Margaret Reno Scholarship. Owen Sykes, James and Ruth Watt Scholarship. Jeremy Webb, Ron Wood Memorial Scholarship, Fred B. and Florence Fox Scholarship, Kenzie Wise, Ron Wood Memorial Scholarship, Sarah L. Bowman Scholarship, Montavon Farm Scholarship, Robert and Eleanor Adams Scholarship, Brenna Wright, Ron Wood Memorial Scholarship, Bernice Struve Mossbarger and Virgil C. Mossbarger Scholarship, Sarah L. Bowman Scholarship, Robert and Eleanor Adams Scholarship. We are pleased with the support the community has shown for the additional scholarship assistant. Please join me in recognizing these students.
Okay, at this time, we recognize and congratulate those who have received other awards. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Seniors, please remain standing until all names have been called. Amber Badgley, the Good Hope Lions Club Scholarship, Hannah Nicole Memorial Scholarship, Pauline Inskeep Chapman Memorial Scholarship, Joe Allen Chapman Scholarship, Howard and Alice Cowman Memorial Scholarship, the VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Good Hope Lions Club Scholarship, Tybo Scholarship, McClain Tiger Athletic Boosters Scholarship, Nicholas Alvarez, Governor's Merit, the Ohio State University Land Grant Scholarship, Alexis Arthurs, the VFW Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Brooklyn Baldwin, the VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Good Hope Lions Club Scholarship, J&H Hall Agriculture, Engineering, or Robotics Scholarship, the Kastner Foundation Scholarship, Governor's Merit Scholarship, the Ohio State University Morrill Scholarship, Hannah Losi Memorial Scholarship, Highland County Farm Bureau Scholarship, the Ohio State University Excel Centennial Scholarship, the Ohio State University Agricultural Communication CD, South Central Power Scholarship, Mackenzie Corbin Memorial Scholarship, and Grow Your Own Scholarship. Anna Barrett, the Conacher Cutler Scholar Award. Caitlin Barrett, the Howard and Alice Cowman Memorial Scholarship. Braden Black, the VFW Scholarship. Abigail Bowling, the VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, and the Lawrence E. Chapman Memorial Scholarship. Madison Brokaw, JSD Newman Family Scholarship, the David Michael Educators Scholarship, Howard and Alice Cowman Memorial Scholarship, and the Patricia A. Zent Memorial Scholarship. Max Colburn, the JSD Newman Family Scholarship, Tom Hickson Memorial Scholarship, and the Paul Gessner Memorial Scholarship.
Katie Cook. The NCB Ernie B. Blankenship Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship, the Ohio Natural Energy Institute Scholarship, the Tybo Scholarship, the McClain Tiger Athletic Booster Scholarship, the Governor's Merit Scholarship, the David Finas Scholarship for Science, Engineering, or Math, the South Central Power Scholarship, the Adam Sharp Memorial Scholarship, the Mackenzie Corbin Memorial Scholarship, and the David Mustard Memorial Scholarship. Abigail Couch, the American Red Cross Scholarship. Riley Cummins, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, the Merrill Ravenscraft Industrial Trade Scholarship, the Rodney Allen Tarleton Memorial Scholarship. Sarah Easter, the VFW Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, the Darrell Unger Mackenzie Corbin Memorial Scholarship. Anna Eikenberry, the Hannah Losey Memorial Scholarship, the NCB Ernie B. Blankenship Scholarship, the VFW Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, the Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship, the Tybo Scholarship, McClain Tigers Athletic Booster Scholarship, the Peg Gessner Memorial Scholarship, the South Central Power Scholarship, the McLean FFA Scholarship, and the Cook Family Farm Scholarship. Leland Airy, the VFW Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, the Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship, the Kasner Foundation Scholarship, the Governor's Merit Scholarship, and the David Finas Scholarship for Science, Engineering, or Math. Stevie Ford, the Paul and Evelyn Orr Scholarship, the Governor's Merit Scholarship, the David Finas Scholarship for Science, Engineering, or Math, the National Art Honor Society Scholarship. Madeline Giffen, the VFW Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, and the McLean Alumni Scholarship. Riley Harvey, the VFW Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, the Medical Mutual Scholarship. Dennis Huang, the Governor's Merit Scholarship, the David Finas Scholarship for Science, Engineering, or Math.
Lindsay Hutchison, the Hannah Losey Memorial Scholarship, Ann M. Flynn Corwin Fox Family Memorial Scholarship, the VFW Scholarship, Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship, Tybo Scholarship, Bluegrass Spirit Scholarship, Peyton Long, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Tyler Lauk, Lawrence E. Chapman Memorial Scholarship, T.D. Matisick, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Connor McCune, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Dawson McMurray, VFW Scholarship, the Ohio State University Land Grant Scholarship, Cameron Medley, VFW Scholarship, McClain Tiger Athletic Booster Scholarship, Vaden Miracle, the Caleb Cook CNC Land Solutions Scholarship. Ashley Mitchell, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Medical Mutual Scholarship, J&H Hall Agriculture, Engineering, or Robotics Scholarship, NSF STEM Scholarship. Bailey Mitchell, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Tom Hickson Memorial Scholarship, Adena Health Foundation Scholarship, National Art Honor Society Scholarship.
Tanner O'Connor, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship. Alex Perry, Daryl Unger Memorial Scholarship, McClain Tiger Athletic Boosters Scholarship. Callie Posey, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship. Zach Scales, Patricia Duff Memorial Scholarship, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, McLean Class of 1961 Scholarship. Ezekiel Sexton, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Greenfield Police Officer Scholarship, Paul and Peg Gessner Memorial Scholarship. Isabella Shepard, Patricia Duff Memorial Scholarship, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Karen Wheaton Memorial Scholarship. Hunter Simmons, Hannah Losey Memorial Scholarship, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, Jiva Travis Turvey Memorial Scholarship. Cohen Six, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship, James R. Manchester Scholarship, Soon Phil Choice Radiology Scholarship, Daryl Unger Brian Bear Rake Memorial Scholarship. Isabel Smith, VFW Scholarship, Howard and Alice Cowman Memorial Scholarship, Melinda Phoenix Preston Scholarship for Nursing. Oris Snyder, McLean Class of 1963, Lawrence E. Chapman Memorial Scholarship, Merrill Ravenscraft Industrial Trade Scholarship.
Hannah Stewart, Ohio Army National Guard, Scholarship in the Rotary Four-Way Test Award. Owen Sykes, Fraternal Order of the Eagle Scholarship, Merrill Ravenscraft Industrial Trade Scholarship, Rodney Allen Tarleton Memorial Scholarship, John Martin Newland Memorial Scholarship, Tybo Scholarship. Kylia Toney, AAARC Minority Scholarship, Hannah Losey Memorial Scholarship, Berea College Dr. Carter G. Woodson Scholar. Jeremy Webb, Hannah Losey Memorial Scholarship, VFW Scholarship, Fraternal Order of the Eagles Scholarship. Jet Watson, Marshall University Scholarship. Brenna Wright, Greenfield Mothers Club Scholarship, VFW Scholarship, Good Hope Lions Club Scholarship, Fraternal Order of the Eagles Scholarship, George W. Foltz Memorial Scholarship, Tybo Scholarship, McClain Tiger Athletic Boosters Scholarship, South Central Power Scholarship, Robert Evans Scholarship, Mackenzie Corbin Memorial Scholarship, Jerry Faulkner Memorial Scholarship, Baldwin Farms Scholarship, McLean FFA Scholarship. Please join me in recognizing these scholarship recipients.
Okay, thank you. You guys can be seated. And thank you to our community. It's unbelievable the number of scholarships that we have here. So thank you. McClain High School maintains a close working relationship with the Great Oaks Joint Vocational School District and the Laurel Oaks Career Development Campus, which is part of the Great Oaks District. Mr. Bradley represents our district on the Great Oaks Board of Education. Each year, approximately 40 of our students attend Laurel Oaks, where they receive a fine education and a variety of vocational programs. Mr. Richmond, Dean of Instruction on the Laurel Oaks campus, is here with us as well, representing Laurel Oaks. Please welcome Mr. Richmond and Mr. Bradley. Fourteen members of the class of 2025 have been awarded the Presidential Award of Excellence. This is awarded to students who have a minimum GPA of 3.5 on a 4.0 scale and who received remediation-free scores in math and English on the ACT. Will the following seniors please stand and remain standing? Alexis Arthurs, Brooklyn Baldwin, Katie Cook, Anna Eikenberry, Leland Urey, Stevie Ford, Chloe Hammond, Lucas Howard, Dennis Wong, Lindsay Hutchinson, Jacob Jordan, Jordan Lugo, Dawson McMurray, and Jeremy Webb. Please recognize these seniors for having received the Presidential Award of Excellence. At this time, all seniors who are enlisted with one of the armed forces, please stand to be recognized. Okay, at this time, will all current and former members of the armed forces in the audience please stand to be recognized? Thank you. And thank you for your service. Mr. Zent, it is with great pleasure that I present the Greenfield Exempted Village Board of Education, the 137 members of the graduating class of 2025. I recommend that these students who have completed the graduation requirements of the state of Ohio and the Greenfield Exempted Village Board of Education be granted diplomas.
Absolutely. On behalf of the Greenfield Exempted Village School District Board of Education, it is a pleasure to accept your recommendation to grant diplomas to each of the qualified members of the McClain class of 2025. We will award those diplomas at this time.
Leland Christopher Wallace Urey, President of the Class of 2025, Diploma with Honors. Thomas Dean Matisick, Vice President of the Class of 2025, Diploma with Honors. Kenzie Jane Wise, Diploma with Honors. Katie Lynn Cook, valedictorian of the class of 2025, diploma with honors. Brooklyn Ann Baldwin, salutatorian of the class of 2025, diploma with honors. Lillian October Adams. Zane Preston Adams, diploma with honors. Kristen Lynn Maxine Addis. Lucas Jean Allen. Nathan Augustin Alvarez, diploma with honors. Nicholas Alexander Alvarez, diploma with honors. Hayden James Angel. Alexis Ryan Arthurs, diploma with honors. Amber Dawn Badgley. Anna Grace Barrett, diploma with honors. Caitlin Faith Barrett, diploma with honors. Joshua Cohen Belt. Taylor Michelle Bender. Brooklyn K. Bethel. Michael Ray Bice III. Braden Thomas Black. Justin Dylan Bobbitt, diploma with honors. Olivia Nicole Brewer. Madison Elizabeth Brokaw. James Landon Brown. Jordan Tyson David Brown. Jeremy Duran Williams Burgess. Connor William Cartwright. Nadia Michelle Clyburn. Max Willis Colburn, diploma with honors. Carson Andrew Coonrod, diploma with honors. Emilio Margelis Jaden Kanye Copas. Abigail Page Couch. Aaron Ray Cox. Nathan James Cox. Riley James Cummins, Diploma with Honors. Deza Dusk Doherty. Raiden Lee Doherty. Piper Mackenzie Eliza Davis. Aaron Lee Dean. Elias Alexander Denon. Audrey Elaine Dickey. Sarah Jane Easter, Diploma with Honors. Anna Jane Eikenberry, Diploma with Honors. Trey Jordan Evans. Trinity Faith Faulkner. Cohen Ray Finner. Stevie Renee Ford, Diploma with Honors. Connor Allen Frazier. Braden Lee Garrison. Madeline Riley Giffen. Gabriel Cleveland Gilbert. Brandon Michael Lee Green. Caden Isaac Gunter. Chloe Marie Hammond, Diploma with Honors. Riley Ann Harvey, Diploma with Honors. Hope Lane Higginbotham. Quentin Charles Adler Holliday. Noah Lee Honecker. Lucas David Howard, Diploma with Honors. Dennis Ichong Huang, Diploma with Honors. Lindsay K. Hutchinson, Diploma with Honors. Sierra Nicole Johnson. Jacob Matthew Jordan, Diploma with Honors. Morgan Don Karasevich. Blake Allen Nisley. Savannah Renee Lancaster. Alexis Marie Leemaster. Morgan Grace Leemaster. Peyton Elizabeth Long, Diploma with Honors. Tyler Aaron Lauk. Abby Renee Lovett, Diploma with Honors. Matthew Gabriel Alexander Lucas. Jordan Faustino Lugo, Diploma with Honors. Randa Leanne Marion. Connor Miles McCune. Dawson Michael McMurray, Diploma with Honors. Cameron Gage Ikaika Medley, Diploma with Honors. Vaden Joseph Miracle. Ashley Ray Mitchell, Diploma with Honors. Bailey Lynn Mitchell, Diploma with Honors. Cody Ryan Morgan. McKenna Marie Nebergall. Tanner Lee O'Connor. Wyatt Landon Page. Xander Ray Penn. Aiden Matthew Penrod. Matthew Alexander Perry. Harmony Kiera Pyatt. Callie Nicole Posey, Diploma with Honors. Holden Justice Rayburn. Logan James Ritchie. Mara Marie Roll, Diploma with Honors. Kobe Joseph Todd Roy. Hunter Allen Sanderson. Zachary Alexander Scales, Diploma with Honors. Mia Lynn Seitz. Ezekiel James Sexton, Diploma with Honors. Isabella Evelyn Shepard, Diploma with Honors. Gustavo de Sasimas. Hunter Chance Simmons, Diploma with Honors. Cohen Avery Six, Diploma with Honors. Shaylee Deanne Jane Sloan. Isabel Blair Smith, Diploma with Honors. Oris Robert Isaiah Snyder. Zane Aiden Sova. Jacqueline Grace Stamper. Colton Lee Stevenson. Hannah Isabella Stewart, Diploma with Honors. Owen Zane Sykes. Evan Zachary Thomas. Ashton Arthur Tone. Kylia Breeze Tony. Jesse McCade Van Hoos. Lisa Ellen Van Zandt. Alexis Jade Varney. Nevaeh K. Polly Washburn. Jet Garrett Watson. Haley Lynn Walk. Jeremy Tanner Webb, Diploma with Honors. Eleni Nicole White. Claire McKenna Willett. Lyndon Jonah Bray Williams. Peyton Nicole Worthen. Brenna Marie Wright, Diploma with Honors. Ethan J. Yoakum. Heavenly Evelyn Newsom. Seniors, please stand. As you now have received your degree, please turn your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. Okay. You may be seated. At this time, members of the senior choir will assemble and perform their selection, followed by the McClain High School alma mater and the benediction. Will the senior choir members please come forward?
Lose your way with each passing day. You've come so far, don't throw it away. Live believing, dreams are for weaving, wonders are waiting to start. Live your story, faith, hope, and glory. Hold to the truth in your heart. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever. Where clouds roll by. For you and I. Souls in the wind, let's learn how to bend. Seek out a star, hold on to the end. Valley, mountain, there is a fountain, washes our tears all away. Words are swaying, someone is praying, please let us come home to stay. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever. Where clouds roll by. For you and I. When we are out there in the dark, we'll dream about the sun. In the dark rails, feel the light. Warm our hearts, everyone. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever. As high as souls can fly, clouds roll by for you and I.
At this time, if you're able, please stand for the McClain alma mater. Also, if you know the song, you may sing along.
I'm saying Will. Mr. What are we
Flames full of beauty with love and with pride, we honor and praise thee. Thy memories abide, thy truth we will cherish through all the long years, and ever be faithful to our alma mater dear.
Leland Uri, president of the senior class, please come forward to address your class.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I would like to give a huge thanks to all the friends, family, parents, guardians, teachers, coaches, and anyone else who is here to support us today. Thank you. With your support, we were able to walk across this stage today. I know that all you've ever wanted is to see us succeed, and today you got to see all of our hard work pay off. I hope that we can continue making you proud with whatever we do and wherever we go. Now, class of 2025, thank you for the opportunity to stand up here and speak today. I also want to thank you all for the great memories that we've made over the last 4 years. From Friday night football games to MHS Day, we've had an amazing and fun time here at McClain. However, it is time for us to move on to bigger and better things. Whether you're going to college or entering the workforce after tonight, I want you to go out there and be the best. We've grown up together, and now we're stepping into a world that's bigger than anything we've ever known. It's exciting and a little scary, but if there's one thing McClain has taught us, it's that we're capable of more than we realize. So don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. And above all, don't be afraid to dream big, because the world doesn't need us to be perfect. It needs us to be brave. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Class of 2025, let's go out there and make those dreams a reality. Congratulations, and go Tigers.
Seniors, please stand. Audience members and those on the live stream, I would like to present to you Greenfield, Ohio's 154th graduating class, the class of 2025. All right, good luck finding them. All right, I ask that all audience members please stay seated until the recessional is complete. If you didn't find your cap, it's still here, I'm sure. We'll get it.